Today is 841st day that I'm here to share lessons I learn. I'm learning. I hope this will support your dreams. Your goals allow you to become the person that you want to become. Today I speak about how to impact millions of people. I have never done that, but I think that I will share the idea how potentially to do that. And when I look into all the people who achieve massive success in really making a significant life, because there's a lot of people who made a lot of money, but they didn't make a difference. They didn't make an impact. They made impact from selling their product, maybe, but theoretically they didn't make a massive impact. And I truly believe that there's a lot of people who would love to pursue impact. They just don't know what they're supposed to do to get there. And I think that I will share 11 things that really every single person who really wants to pursue impact supposed to consider moving through the steps towards really making the massive impact and reaching like maybe even 100 million or 100 million people over a lifetime. And again, we need to choose how we want to make an impact. And I think that's when I will discuss those 11 points, I think that we'll know that every single person I truly believe is able to do that, able to make an impact. Maybe not 100 million, maybe 100 people, but I think that we need to understand, okay, how much impact we want to make and how much we're able to really dedicate our life. Because when you are willing to pay the price, you're able to achieve it. I truly believe when you're willing to pay the price, when you're able to become obsessive, when you're able to say that, okay, there's a lot of people who will not understand me because I have my goal, this is my goal, and I'm pursuing that because this is in me, and a lot of people will not understand it. And again, that's when you understand that this is your obsession, this is what you're looking for. I think that you are able to start asking, how am I able to do that? Because there's a lot of ways that we're able to do that. So number one is that when I think about really making a massive impact, we need to have expertise. So we need to be experts in one field. When I think about like people that I really admire, for example, John C. Maxwell, he's known as a Michael Jordan in leadership. There's no one better in leadership than John C. Maxwell. And I guess he chose that path. He chose this idea, this pursuit of leadership. And he needed to be expert. So that means when you think about really adding value, what is your place that you want to do maximum effort? For example, other person that just comes into my mind is Grant Cardone. He's in marketing and real estate. He's one of the best marketers I ever known, and people know that he's amazing in marketing and real estate. Again, every single person needs to choose what will be your expertise. And probably one of the biggest mistakes that people do, that they do multiple things: business, real estate, this one and this one and this one, online, bricks and mortars, and choose the path, and you will be expert, and you will come for that idea. Number two, and probably one of the most important parts, is communication skills. Communication is such an important skill. I never knew how important it is. And when I started learning communication, improving communication skills, and I found that there's so many things that you're able to learn about communication. And the more I learn, and the more I understand that I need to learn more. There is expands, that the knowledge that expands, it seems that there's even bigger circle to really learn, improve, get better. And I know that I dedicate my life to learn communication skills because I understood how important it is. It doesn't matter how well you know your expertise sometimes. What matters is how well you communicate, how much you know. And this is very, very, very important. Number three is leadership. Now, when you think about impacting 100 million people, it's impossible to reach that by yourself. It's impossible. 1 + 1 is not 2. It's 1 + 1 is 11. That's what is counting in leadership. 1 + 1 is 11 because two people will create massive results compared to one person. So 1 + 1 + 1 is not 3, is 111. So that means the more people, how we're able to make a massive impact. It's very, very important to understand that we are able to make a massive impact when we will start building leadership skills, and we are building networking skills that we're able to bring that massive team around us. Number four is innovation and adaptability. So that means that we need to innovate the way how we connect with people. Because when we are leaders, we need to find how we're able to connect with people. So the people don't need to connect with us. We need to learn how to connect with people. So that means we need to be creative, innovative, and really adapt to different ways of people, how they want to be communicated. Because a lot of times people say, this is my niche, this is how I do, and people come to me. No, we as leaders need to find where people are, connect with people, and that's what I learned from John C. Maxwell. He always speaks about how important it is to connect and find the people, because when you find where people are, it's much easier to help them to overcome whatever they want to overcome and move to another place. Number 5 is empathy. So that means if you want to make a massive impact, you need to understand other people. That means that it's just common sense. If you want to help others, you need to understand others. So it means where they are, put yourself in other people's shoes, understanding what is their problems, what is their pains, what is their desires, what they are crying for, and then of course helping them to overcome all the things that is stopping them, all the obstacles to get where they want. So, but empathy is important to be able to serve people, because you're not able to serve without really understanding other people. Number 6 is networking. Networking. This is again, I mentioned at the beginning that leadership. I covered that networking is one of the most important part. If it's 1 plus 1 is 11. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 111. 1 plus 1 was plan, 1 plus plan, and that's how you reach millions very, very fast. Because you just need to have 5 key people, and you're already able to reach massive audience. So that's why I truly believe that networking is most important part in really building something meaningful. Because if you do network, it's much easier to build a lot of skills. So when you have a network, you said that, I'm struggling with leadership. What is supposed to do? So your network will be able to give you solutions, what you're able to do, what you're able to get, what resources do you need to overcome all the challenges that you're going through. It's very, very important. Number 7 is technology proficiency. That means you're not able to reach 100 million just being in one place. That means that you will need to use a lot of technology to be able to reach multiple people in different ways, how they want to be reached. So technology is important. Nowadays, it's getting even more and more and more important. I think that it's much, much easier now to reach people and impact people. Now, one thing is reaching people and impacting people. You can reach even maybe 1 billion people, but making a difference and making an impact on those people's lives is totally different things. So that's why we need to understand, okay, how we reach those people and then how we make a difference in those people. Number 8 is scalability. Now, it's very important as well. Now, for example, if you do Sunday evening presentations in your school, that means it's not scalable. You're not able to reach 100 million people just by showing up in a school. So it means, what are the scalability of your activity? What you're able to do to be able to expand and reach millions of people. Now, school gatherings and communication skills and public speaking and building a skill is very important. This could be part of the foundational steps towards reaching 100 million. But again, are you focusing on what is scalable? What is allowing me to move forward? What is really foundational for scalability? Number 9 is resourcefulness. Oh, this is very, very important. I met so many successful people who said that number 1 thing for them in a person is resourcefulness. I never knew that. I never knew that resourcefulness could be one of the most important parts. Saying that when I say that, oh, this needs to be done. So what he's looking for, look, okay, I don't know how to do that, but I will go and find out how to do it. So this is not complaining, I don't know how to do it, and asking a leader to do it. No, like you said, like, I don't know how to do it yet. I'm going to find out, and I will come back to say what I did, or I will share one of my thoughts, and I will ask for feedback. So it means a person is saying that I will go and figure out. And resourcefulness is this skill. We're saying that I don't know yet. I need to figure it out. But I'm willing to work and ask and brainstorm, ask other people for feedback and figure things out. Resourcefulness is that thing that allows people to go through everything. How I can do this, not just on can I do this? No, how I can do this. And when you have that how in front of can I, that is changing everything, because you are becoming so much more resourceful and able to make things happen and create solutions that you probably otherwise you could not. Number 10 is continuous learning. Continuous learning. That means that what you needed to impact 1,000 people, it will be different what you need to impact 15,000 people, 100,000 people, including communication. How you need to communicate in front of 10 people and how you need to communicate in front of 1,000 people and 15,000, 100,000 people will be different. And that's why you need to continuously improve, get better in every aspect of your life, in every skill that you need to develop. Networking, communication, leadership, all those skills need to develop, because when you want to make it bigger and bigger and scale your impact, continuous learning is important, and one of the most important key aspects of making an impact of 100 million people as well. And last one is global perspective, understanding what people really care about, what is changing, what's important, what people need right now. Because you can say, okay, I want to teach on this one, but maybe people don't need it. So what people need, how are you able to make an impact? And now when you said, okay, this is what I'm passionate about, this is what I'm obsessive about, and how am I able to connect what people need right now? And when you're able to connect those, what people need, what you have to offer, what is your expertise and what you work on, what you continually improve on, and what people need, you're able to make a massive, massive impact. And I think that this is the steps that I will be working on because I want to make a huge impact. That's why I showing up every single day to improve, get better, and look where I'm struggling with, because there's a lot of things that I need to get improved on. And I think that that's the most important part, understanding that continuous learning is a journey, and I'm willing to go through those steps. And a lot of times those steps will not be joyful, fulfilling, and maybe at some points and some days, but most times it's just stepping stones towards that massive impact that some people like myself wants to make. So I hope you choose to win and see you tomorrow.